Hello, welcome to another macro video. Today we're looking at an error that's going the rounds, a system error, which is rather nasty, or looks rather nasty, because it says catastrophic failure. It's been around for a while, but it seems to be continuing. Occasionally people have this problem. So let's try and sort you out. It isn't actually too difficult. The problem manifests itself in that you can't get into VBA and can't run any macros. So let's have a look at some solution. It needs 4 simple steps, or relatively simple anyway. But first, before I give you the 4 steps, step 0 is what you should have done. At least I hope you have. You may have, and if you have, well done. Done a backup. How often have you backed up your normal template or your macros? But at the very least, you need to know where your normal template is stored. Why would you not do backups? Well, because it is very simple, ever so easy. We can do a copy and paste version. So if I know where the templates folder is, which appeared over there, here it is. Okay, so that's the templates folder. Let's open it up so you can see it. And I've got there a normal is down there at the bottom, and these are various copies of it. So if I want to back it up, then all I have to do is click on it and do a Command C and a Command V. Oops, click on that. Command C and Command V, or Control C, Control V, and I get a numbered copy of the normal template. So that is a way of saving the normal template. But you can also do it with a macro, which means that it's a single keystroke. So all I have to do is just click the macro now, and it will save and the backup there, and it's held in a backup folder over here. So that's the backup that it has just done, and it's dated 2025 April 30th at 3:26 in the afternoon. Okay, so where is that normal templates folder? That's all explained on my website on the resources tab, and it's under the backup your macros item. Okay, so let's get the problem solved, get you going again. I can't actually demonstrate it as I go because I'm using Word as my version of PowerPoint, and so I can't quit Word, otherwise I would be gagged. So 4 steps. First one, quit Word, as I said, and then go into the templates folder. That's the backup. Let's get rid of that. So go into the templates folder over there, and then rename the file normal. Rename it as something else. Normal duff I've suggested. Then open Word again, and what happens when you do is that Word said, oh, there's no normal template. Right, okay, I'll create a new clean normal template. And this system error, the source of it, as far as I can see, is that the normal template has got corrupted. So a nice new clean one should see you on the way. But you then need to restore the macros. Well, how you do that depends on what kind of backups you have created. If you've got backups of the normal template itself, then everything will be restored, both the macros and the keystrokes. So open the backup folder, got backup folder there, and click on the latest copy of the normal template, or backup of the normal template, and it might be something like you've seen on there with the date and everything. Copy it, then go into the templates folder and paste it. So Command V or Control V to get it in, and rename it as normal, so that the next time you open Word and you restart it, then it will use that normal template, the one that was okay last time you backed it up, hopefully. But If you have only got a text copy of the macros, then you need to load those up. So for example, it might look like that. So you've got just the text of the macros there in a Word file. So Command A to select all, Command C to copy, and you've got yourself the macro text ready. So then if we do view macros, you actually won't have any macros because it's a brand new template with no macros. So you have to create a new macro, I call it dummy, just anything, doesn't matter really, and click on the word dummy, the name of the macro, and click edit, and you should now be in Visual Basic. So you can select all, in other words select the dummy macro and paste in your macros instead of the dummy one. And then obviously you've got to go to the trouble of restoring all your keystrokes. But you know, it's worth deciding that you are really going to go to the effort and actually set up that auto backup macro. Once it's set up, as I say, it's just one press of a button to do a backup, and because it's easy to do, you will do it more often. Okay, so that's I've sort of gone through the steps, and if you've got any problems, then just shout. So let's see it in action. Right, so I have to quit Word, so close that one, and close this one over here. You can't see, and Word has now quit itself. Come on, that's it. Right, okay, so what we need to do is to rename the existing normal template as it's ready to go as something else. So now if you restart Word, up it comes over here, and it's empty. So if I try and let's make it a bit bigger, view macros, then that's empty. So what I need to do is to create a dummy macro. So type in the name, make sure it's in all active templates, normal template, there we go, and click create, and so I've got a macro there. So if I'd remembered to open up my macros, I could do the next stage. So open my macros, all, copy, close that. Oh, and it closes Word. Sorry. So open Word again. There we go. And then we want to go into Visual Basic, select all, and paste in my lovely macros. So close that. And then if I view macros, then there are the few macros that I had in that file just for demonstration purposes, and I'm ready to go. Yep, okay, I think that's it for now. So give me a shout if you need help. Bye for now.